Joining me in the Room podcast to talk about his huge fighting opportunity taking place at LFA 167 this Friday night, September 15th, is Mus'Aib Baiyina. What's up, my friend? Welcome to the show once again, bro.
What's up, man? Appreciate you having me, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, man. Busy year so far. A couple of big wins under your belt. First round TKOs, man. How you feeling about the year so far and your career as it's going?
I mean, feel good, man. Just coming back out here and the last showing was a great showing to go out there, get a big win, keep the momentum rolling. We got the 500, but I'm not a 500 fighter, so I'm looking to keep the momentum rolling come Friday, September 15th. So
well, let's talk a little bit about that fight you're just coming back from in June, first round finish. Unified MMA, first time I believe you fought there, man. How was the experience and overall the fight itself? How'd you feel in there and your performance?
I mean, I felt good, man. It was a great promotion to fight on. I guess that's the number one promotion in Canada. So I was able to go out there. You know, I like the canvas. The cage was feeling good. The environment was great. You know, it was and I gained a lot of fans there too, man. Just going out there, beating a really good ground guy. We knew what he was gonna do, and like he snuck his way and ended up doing it. But we was able to kind of get out of here and get the W. But it started off with just pretty much me doing what I do, and enforcing that, landed a couple great kicks, and I was able to cut them open, and that was kind of like the beginning of the end of that.
Well, this fight, 3 months or so later, man, how'd you land on LFA, man? Has that been a target of yours to get on there and get fight pass and get some more eyes on you?
I mean, it's always a target to try to get on like the best available promotion. Like I said, I went from the best promotion in Canada to probably the best promotion you can be outside of the UFC if you want to go to the next level. So they just happen to be in Seneca, Niagara. Makes a lot of sense. People don't got to cross the border to come see me fight this time around. Yeah, I mean, it just makes a lot of sense. I mean, why wouldn't they have me on there? Especially coming off a couple good wins, and like I said, I look to keep the momentum rolling and get another first round finish.
Well, this fight's happening in Niagara Falls, New York. You are out of Rochester, I do believe. How far of a drive is that from you? How close?
Like an hour and some change or something like that. Not even,
Is it?
So,
go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, it should be a big group of people there for sure.
Now, is this the closest you've fought to home in your career, your professional career?
Yeah, in the professional career. I think last time I fought, close to home was like my last Emmy, and that was a great fight. That was actually the first fight sanctioned in New York after COVID. So, and we sold it out, and I was the main event. And if you've seen that fight, you know what I did. So, I'm happy to be back around. Have so much support. To me, no pressure on me. I think pressure, if you just flip it upside down, it's just support. So, got a whole lot of support, and I'm gonna go out here and do what I gotta do. I already know, man. It's gonna be beautiful.
Well, your last fight was in Canada. We're back in the United States here, my friend. On Fight Pass, Bigger Eyes. As far as your training camps, I know you have trained in Canada. You bounce around looking, getting the work you need to prepare for these fights. Where you been getting your rounds this time, this training camp, and who's been helping you along getting ready for this fight?
Yeah, I mean, I've been getting, always work with Hoss, Don Vicious Elite. So, we kind of just, work with him, mastermind some things, and, just working on just different concepts and, all my techniques and stuff like that. And then, Like I've been working with Jake Bone, getting some good grappling MMA rounds in there with Jake. Man, Jake's fantastic. And then this camp we've added House of Champions. So House of Champions is literally right over the border in Canada. Uh, Basically, how I got hooked up with them is, I landed a kick, cut somebody open. I had a whole bunch of blood on me. Somebody had to come wipe me down. And so basically, somebody who came wipe me down was Deanna Velveeta, and she was just like working as a cut woman that night, just like like the spur of the moment or whatever. And then I looked up, I'm like, who's this? I'm like, oh, you just fought like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, good job. Yeah, so yeah, I asked her, I'm like, well, you training in this, that, and the third? And I'm like, oh, that's not too far. It's a couple hours away. So I've been going over there, getting some good work in, some good rounds, some good people over there. It's a lot of people um, like who train there. Kyle Nelson trains there, who's actually fighting on Saturday at the UFC. Um, Mike Malott also trains over there too. So yeah, it's a few UFC guys and one guys over there too. So making it some good work.
Well, as far as this fight coming up, man, your opponent, Austin Ross, has fought for LFA before, had a great amateur career. He's coming off a couple of losses in his pro career. Doesn't mean, anything really. I mean, you had started off 0-2. You're 2-2 now with, a couple of TKOs. So you're a dangerous man. This guy's a dangerous man coming in. He needs a win. Has fought for LFA before, man. What do you know about him, and what are you expecting from this guy on Friday night?
You're right, man. Exactly, man. I've been there. I was just there not too long ago, so I understand where he's at and what he wants to do. And at the end of the day, I can't go back. It's not on my it's nothing's changing for him on my name. I can't allow that. So I'm not going back. My thing is about momentum and moving forward. I have a bigger goal, and I rearranged everything, and so I can't let him. I can't let him be successful. Not on me. Not on me. Not at all. I know he. Now, what I really know of him, he's a wrestler. It's hard to find film on him for whatever reason, but we found some things. We did some digging. He's a wrestler, and like I said, I feel like he's gonna be able to grind. So this is not the type of guy like I gotta push him to quit. You know what I'm saying? Or I have to cut his button off. And I think that's just what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to cut his button off. Because I think he's gonna try to grind. But like I said, I can't let that happen on my watch. And I think he's better than what his record shows, but he's not as good as what he thinks he is. I do believe that, and I believe there's levels. And I'm just on another level. I've fought some really good guys, and I go against really good guys, in the sparring room, and I know what I do. So, and like I said, I feel like my MMA IQ compared to his is off the chart. I mean, my MMA IQ compared to a lot of people is off the charts. So, it's a lot of things that he's not going to be able to compete with me with. But like I said, I think he's gonna have some grind and some heart. But like I said, I got to break through all that. I just can't allow it.
Well, as far as this card, any association, any training partners, cross training partners, anyone that you've been associated with in the past, training with on this card that you know of, or is it just you representing the gyms that you train under?
Oh man, it's funny, man. I think this is a really good card from top to bottom. You got me, then you got Liam Anderson. He's fighting somewhere in the middle of the card, and then you got John Piersma versus Devin Smith. I've trained with both those guys. So I've trained with Devin. That's Rashad Evans' godson. So I've been down there. I've trained with him. He's great. He fought some really good guys. He was on the Contender Series. He fought Brock Weaver on the Contender Series, which was, a heck of a fight, And then, you got John, went with him. He's good. So I think this is going to be it's going to be one of those, coin toss matchups, man. So I like to see it. I'll be having my popcorn after my win and be watching.
Well, as far as it's on Fight Pass, are you leading off the Fight Pass portion, or are you a little deeper in the card?
I'm not exactly sure where I'm at on the card. I think I'm kicking it off again, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that. So yeah, I think we have a little bit more information in a couple of days about where I'm at on the card. But you know, if I kick it off, you know, it's gonna be I'm gonna have a show-stopping performance.
Excellent, my man. Well, the fight is this Friday night, man. We just got a few more days before you hit the scales.
Yeah,
What's left to do, for the rest of the week until, you hit the scales and get ready for Friday night?
me and Trim, man, Slim. You know, I mean everything's on schedule right now, so just basically, you know, just going through the motions of the weight cut. Like I said, everything is on schedule. Just get put in some final preparations, and I look forward to sniping this guy Friday night.
You mentioned Jacob Bowen getting some work with him and other gyms. Who's going to be helping you in the corners? Who's going to be, giving you some guidance while you're in there looking for that third win?
So I think it's first I'm gonna have a full trio in my corner. So I'm gonna have Hoss Coates, I'm gonna have Brian Fury, and then I'm gonna have the Hall of Famer Rashad Evans in my corner. So it's gonna be honestly, hopefully I don't need to go back to the corner. I'll just go ahead and finish the fight the first round and ain't gotta get none of their information.
And
But
just take a victory picture with all of them in the cage.
yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a star-studded corner for sure, man. A lot of great information, knowledge, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a great night for sure.
Excellent, my man. Well, congratulations, man. Dude, you've been putting it on these guys, tough competitors. Last couple of fights, yeah, all four of your fights. Last couple of fights, it looks like you have just exploded and you're doing what you want in there. As far as seeing you this Friday night, September 15th, what do we expect to see from Mus'Aib Baiyina on Friday night?
Expect the boom. Expect the boom. Expect that. So coming through, I'm gonna be sharp, real sharp. I think this guy. I'm thinking around the fourth or fifth exchange. You know, I'm gonna have him. I think I'm gonna get him within the fourth or fifth exchange, and then I think that'll be the end of the night. I feel real sharp. I'm moving around. I'm supposed to move around. Power's real good. Speed's real good. Grappling's real good. Wrestling. I mean, this guy's a wrestler. So I expect him to try to enforce that. But like I said, we're gonna negate all of that. And like I said, I have a very high mixed martial arts IQ. That's gonna be on display. And then, you know, just don't leave your seat.
Excellent, my man. Like I said, man, congratulations on the last couple of wins and getting on a huge promotion in LFA and Fight Pass, man. And congratulations and good luck to all the team members, cross trainers, and it's going to be a great card, as you said. And we'll be watching, man. We'll be seeing what you bring, man. And I do believe, you did fight in New England once, so you are on our New England MMA rankings now. So you're a little bit of a New England guy now too, so we support you, man. We'll be watching you, bring it on Friday night.
Man, we'll see how everything shakes out. I know CES 75 going on over there. Probably I'd like to get on. I mean, I've already talked to Pat before this actually popped up, so this fight kind of came on a little bit of short notice, but I was already ready. But yeah, we're gonna see how everything shake out, and hopefully sneak over there and get another dub over there too, man. New England seems pretty hot right now too, man. I see my first opponent, man, was on Dana White's looking for a fight, and he's about to be on Contender Series. So, and he's fighting at 185, which is crazy. The guy's big. The guy's big, but it just let me know that I'm right there, man. Just just gotta put it all together. Just continue to keep the ball rolling, momentum going, and yeah, finish these guys.
Excellent, my man. Well, last thing, my man, social media, sponsors, shout outs, thank yous, and I'll let you get back to this fight week and what you need to do before Friday night weigh-ins.
We go with the sponsor right here. It's Battle. Social media is Mus'Aib Baiyina on everything, on all platforms. Shoot, man, I think even on Xbox, I'll go beat you on UFC over there too. Yeah, man, and yeah, I got Project League Nation always there. You know, they're pretty cool. Get my meals ready. You know, always helping me with that. Um, I got Rock Palm Brokers. They just kind of came in. You know, so shout out Rock Palm Brokers. So if you're in Rochester, go over there. Yeah, man. Just if you're not going to Seneca Niagara Casino, you need to be watching on wherever it be on Fight Pass on the LFA YouTube live stream because you know I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
All right, my man. Well, we'll see you Friday night, bro, and get that hand raised, man. We'll hopefully see you in New England again, and we'll get a word. I'll come check you out and get a word cage side with you there. But congratulations again, my man, and have a ball Friday night, man. We'll all be watching, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.